like to introduce our today's MC, Master of Ceremony. My name is David Okamoto, and my wife Julia. We are organizer, coordinator for this event today. This is Universal Peace Federation's Ambassador for Peace Award ceremony, and also the cultural performance. So you enjoy a lot of different performance from the different around the world. But today's MC is also our Ambassador for Peace, couple, Bill Ray and Taiko Ray.
Our most loving Heavenly Parent, come together today in a world where there's so many challenges and and at the same time there's so much potential. We're living in a time where all people can actually come together. We can travel around the world. We can go from here to there and everywhere. We can meet our family, our extended family, in nations and tribes and places and people all over the world. So we thank you for this opportunity living in this great nation of America. We know that you've really blessed this country. You've guided this country.
Shortly, I want to thanks for having this event at our beautiful studio, and we are very close to this position of the world because my wife and mostly all my teachers are from Ukraine, and we feel very close what's going on, what it's worth. So thank you for having the event here. Good luck to everyone, and looking forward.
Great. We also have with us today Ms. Norami Jasmine, the former mayor of Spring Valley. Mayor Jasmine, could you come up and say a few words? Sure.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Thank you. But, I give glory to God for all the things that He's done in my life. If it wasn't for God, I would not be standing here. Everybody can hear me? Well,
Yes.
Great. It is a great pleasure for me to be among people like you who are spreading peace and love throughout the world. When Miss Julia Okamoto asked me if I want to say a few words, and I text back, I said, sure. Not knowing what I was going to address, one thing that came to my mind is the well-being of a person's state of mind. Let me make it clear. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an expert, but I have a common sense. And you can see the transformation of this world. Going back in 2020, we faced the coronavirus. After the coronavirus, we think to have a peace of mind. We heard about a new war between Russia and Ukraine. The gentleman just mentioned it, attacking Ukraine. At the same time, Mother Nature is raging. You have seen forces of fire from California, Canada, that transform the skies to darkness. In Maui, not long ago. We have seen flooding from China, India, the latest in Libya. At the same time, we are witnessing for the first time in the United States the indictment of a former president, as well as the indictment of a son of a sitting president. The list goes on and on. It's overwhelming. You might ask why she's addressing these issues. Simple. Like those can affecting, it will affecting our mind, our well-being when you see things like that. I always encouraging people to go out with friends, family members, that they can have a memorable time. Not only focusing on what the world is offering us today. We need to nurturing ourself and our mind. It is very important. We need to do more than that. We need to pray together, laugh together. We need to dance, listen to music, and I know for sure you're gonna have some dancing and some music. We need to love each other and spread the gospel and peace. We need to avoid people that are gossiping, making division, especially when you're in a state of weakness. We need to stay with positive people in our lives. And I like the theme that they use for this event today. It says, the wall of culture and creating peace. Just think about it. And I'm asking each and every one of you to apply it in your life. And this lady just said, we love peace. And we need peace in our environment and our home. We need peace with our friends, our loved ones. We want to spread this peace because without peace, it will affect us. And that's why when I was thinking of speaking, the only precious things that we have is our mind. We need to protect our mind. And as you know, throughout the world, that's why people are taking drugs and opioids. It's killing our young people out there. So when we say the word of peace, it's bringing peace in our heart. That's why it's more important, not only to spread it, but for you to utilize the word of peace. Sometimes we go out, maybe shopping, and someone is piss you off, right? And when they piss you off, the word of peace applied in your life, and you will feel better in a minute. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would be remiss not to congratulate the Ambassador for Peace recipient, Miss Mary Putenzi Millie. Give him a. In my opinion, each person that receives the prestigious title has a role to play, not only to spread the gospel, but to spread the love and peace around us. Once again, I thank you. It is a great pleasure for me to be here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a great time with you. May God bless you. and may God bless yours. Thank you so much.
First, let me introduce to you one of the associations of the Universal Peace Federation. And by the way, UPF is one of the 141 NGOs at the United Nations, which has a general consultative status. There's like around 5,000 in the special status, and there's around close to 1,000 who are in a roster status. So UPF is in the highest status at the UN. So if you are an ambassador for peace, you're actually part of that organization at the UN. Can you give a round of applause to all our ambassadors? Let us become cultural diplomats for the sake of peace in the world. Under the Universal Peace Federation, we wanted to appoint ambassadors for peace, which we're going to do today, and to help us promote cultural diplomacy through interdependence, mutual prosperity, and universal and shared values. Next, each year, the International Day of Peace is observed around the world on the 21st day of September. So actually, we are in the month where we celebrate the International Day of Peace. The UN General Assembly has declared this as a day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace through observing a day of nonviolence and ceasefire. But it shouldn't just be a day of peace. It shouldn't be every day of peace, right? Not just one day, but every day. Remember, peace starts with the individual. It starts with me. So this year's theme, Actions for Peace, Our Ambition for the Goal of the Global Goals, it is a call to action that recognizes our individual and collective responsibility to foster peace. Fostering peace contributes to the realization of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And achieving the SDGs will create a culture of peace for all.
We have 3 special performances to share with you all this afternoon. Right, Tycho?
Yes, Bill. Now we are welcoming our first performer. Will be Japanese, Japanese soul dance troupe.
「 Justin Okamoto's journey began in Rockland County, where he spent his formative years before graduating from Nyack High School. Upon completing his college education, he embarked on a path of coaching, collaborating with a student organization to craft impactful coaching programs. Notably, Justin played a pivotal role in orchestrating a significant peace rally at the Prudential Center in New Jersey, which drew an astonishing crowd of over 20,000 attendees. That was 2019. Justin's dedication led him to become the assistant pastor at the Belvedere Family Church in Tarrytown, New York. After dedicating several years to this role, he came to the position of lead pastor, where he has continued to nurture his community and congregation. Beyond his pastoral responsibilities, Justin fervently invests his time and passion in empowering young individuals to discover their God-given potential. Dr. Robert Chernoff, a compassionate and dedicated individual, was born in 1977 in the Soviet Union at its peak. Living through the profound consequences of the Soviet Empire's gradual decline and eventual collapse, in 1991, he witnessed firsthand the hardships endured by people in war-torn regions striving for territorial independence. Motivated by a desire to alleviate suffering, Robert's path led him to Azerbaijan, where he embarked on a journey in medical school in 1974. During his time there, he frequently visited his mother, who was a respected physician at the Central Military Hospital in Baku, Azerbaijan. These visits exposed him to the plight of the sick and wounded affected by the regional conflicts. Following the completion of his medical studies and internship, Robert made the courageous decision to emigrate to New York, the United States. Eager to broaden his knowledge and contribute to the betterment of society, he obtained a master's degree in religious education with a specialization in peace and justice from the UTS Seminary. Driven by a desire to provide comprehensive care, Robert then embarked on the field of surgery, enrolling in a residency program. Several years of dedicated training later, he became a board-certified physician, proficient in laser surgery and aesthetics. Currently, Dr. Chernoff practices medicine in Westchester, Queens, and Brooklyn. With his extensive background, genuine empathy, and exceptional skill set, Dr. Chernoff is committed to making a positive impact on his patients' lives and contributing to the well-being of his community. He actively participates in activities to promote peace, recently helping organize a New York Peace March to promote peace in the Ukraine and around the world, as well as supporting relief projects in Haiti. And Mary has been directing and coordinating shows and special programs since college. Through the years, she has continued coordinating events for various groups. In 2015, Mary was tapped by Victor Russo, owner of the Bardonia Fred Astaire Dance Studio, to work with him on coordinating and producing Dancing with the Stars, charity fundraiser presented by the studio for organizations throughout Rockland County. In 2018, she was appointed Director of Entertainment for the United Hospice of Rockland, a yearly gala. Mary knows what it's like to perform in a charitable dance program. In 2016, she danced in the United Hospice of Rockland's Dancing with the Stars competition, which she won with perfect scores from all the judges. Mary is known for her cool under pressure and her calming support of those who perform in these programs. In addition to coordinating entertainment for charity programs, Mary continues to take her ballroom dance lessons, which she has been doing for more than 10 years. Mary keeps herself busy by dancing and helping with charitable events. This past winter, along with Fred Astaire Studio in Venice, Florida, Mary hosted a fundraiser for Ukraine. They were able to raise $10,000 for medical equipment. She is honored to continue to direct and coordinate the entertainment for many charitable events in our community as well as in Florida. Mary holds a BA and an MS degree in early childhood education. Now retired, she enjoys her 5 grandchildren and her husband of 46 years. She continues to volunteer her time with her church and substitutes in our schools when needed. Mary will be a great addition to our Ambassador for Peace program. And now I would like to ask Victor to add a few words about Mary since he is her teacher.
Thank you very much. So when David and Julie approached me and asking, do we have somebody who can be very good for this title? And I said, definitely we have somebody who is working hard and dedicated for anything connected with health. She's ready to help anyone in any conditions. So I was very, pleased that she was one of the person who will be the ambassador for peace. Energy, the dedication, it's enormous. So I know in this year also with more efforts to help everybody around, and we are very happy with it. Thank you.
So my major goal in my life is to have a positive attitude for every single thing. There's no negativity in this world. We have to bring people together and make them happy. And through all of these organizations that I've worked for and worked with, I enjoyed every single one of them. And I hope and pray that I can continue to. Thank you so much.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like a lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with me. And when you dance, you have to bear with me, stay with me, sway with me. Other dancers may be on the floor, the open my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sound of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill
It is such a pleasure to be here in Rockland. And I just want to congratulate all of our new ambassadors for peace. When I consider peace and culture, you know, everyone comes from a different family, right? So it begins with one person, and it begins in a family, and you're taught certain things, right? Culture begins at home. So you learn your language, and we all have different languages coming from different families, and every family is unique. But guess what? We're all God's people.
Yeah.
It's a family, right? It's a family. And so it's such a pleasure. Congratulations again. And you can't give it unless you have it. You have to have peace, being able to give it. So connect with nature, connect with the divine, however you do it. If it's to prayer, it's to reading the scriptures, to meditation, however you do it, have that peace in order for you to give it. God bless you.
Oh, that's good.